Social media burnout is real, especially when you're job searching. And you know what? You can still build meaningful connections that don't involve social media and algorithms. You just need real people, real conversations, and real connections. So today I'm sharing 10 off social media networking strategies that work, especially if you're looking to take action and not just scroll. My name is Sara Camilo. I'm a certified career coach and resume writer with 15 years of recruiting experience. I want to help you find a job that makes you happy and excited without burning out along the way or becoming somebody that you're not. This video is also proof that I read your comments. Here's a comment that stood out to me. I wish talented people could get jobs without having to be social butterflies on social media. It's truly exhausting for people who don't even have social media for mental health reasons. So there's been a few other comments that I've seen like that on my YouTube and on other platforms as well. So I created this video to help you if you're in that situation where you just are not on social media for a number of reasons, and to give you more creative ways outside of social media as well to help you find that next job. And with these strategies, I'm not saying you have to apply all of them. Select those that work for you, your personality, your mental health, and your lifestyle. And of course, if you are on social media, these are just some other strategies that you can use to supplement your job search along with your social media efforts. So whether you're job searching today or thinking about it for later this year or next year, these strategies will help you build those relationships that actually lead to job opportunities. Let's dive in. Number 1, professional associations and industry groups. So join those organizations in your field, whether that's marketing, tech, design, finance, whatever you're in. These groups host events where people want to meet other people in the same space. Sometimes these events aren't even about your industry. Sometimes they are. You may meet some speakers who are talking about something new in your industry, but other times they could just be networking events, mixers, things like that. Maybe it's a cooking class or a wine tasting or something about your mindset. Attend these events, conferences, workshops, whatever they are. These are the rooms where referrals actually happen. You meet the right people who know some opportunities out there. No social media profile needed. Number 2, alumni networks. Alumni love helping alumni. So whether that's your college, university, former employer, fraternities or sororities that you've been a part of, there's a built-in trust already made. So reach out, ask for just even a 15-minute conversation or meet for coffee, meet for lunch, something like that. Most people are genuinely open to supporting you and a fellow alum. I went to both the College of Charleston in South Carolina and Central Michigan University. So if we have any connections or if you went there too, please reach out if you attended one of those also. Number 3, conferences and trade shows. This is probably going to be your most common approach. So you want to show up where other people in your industry already gather. Even if it's one conference a year, it's worth it. Now, don't just show up and be invisible or be bad at small talk. At the last conference I went to, I remember meeting some great people, had some good conversations, and then there were some that were kind of brutal. And I was like, just do better, have better conversations. So don't show up and just start talking about the weather or just start talking about one thing kind of related to just that conference. Bring some real conversations, real topics to the conversations so you can make genuine connections that are memorable. Force yourself to mingle. So when you're getting that urge to leave, make yourself stay and talk to 1 or 2 other people. Extend your time at that conference a little bit more. You want to make strong professional and personal connections. So again, bring some good topics to the table. If you want to talk about sports or a show you just binged, that's fine. Obviously, if you want to talk more about your industry and some companies that are doing really well or maybe doing really poorly, bring some good, thoughtful conversations and topics to the conversations. Strategy number 4, local business groups and meetups. So most towns, cities have some small business networking events like the Chamber of Commerce mixers. Those aren't just for business owners. Those are for anybody. Job seekers are welcome as well. Even if you live in small cities, be sure to check out different events in your downtown areas or anything like that. Anybody you can meet locally, you're going to build that genuine connection with, and who knows who they know. They may be able to help you out in your industry as well. Number 5, informational interviews. So this is a very underutilized strategy, but when they happen, they're extremely valuable. Yet, I know they're not always easy to set up. So here's an approach that I suggest. Reach out to somebody in a role or at a company that you're targeting right now and ask for a brief conversation. You can say something like this: I'd love to learn more about the path you took to get to where you are today or your career in general, and any advice that you have to share with someone exploring this field. and then just see if they respond. Try a couple different approaches and different verbiages and see what actually works. And the more you reach out to people like this, the more you send out, you're going to increase your rate of people reaching out back to you and just setting up a quick conversation with them to see how they can assist you. So in this case, you're not asking for a job. You're asking to make a connection and learn more about their background. Number 6, volunteering. So volunteering really is networking in disguise while doing something good for a charity or for your local community. Join a nonprofit board, join your HOA, help with an industry event, or support a cause that you care about. Not only does it show off your work ethic and your values and your leadership, but it's a great add to your resume that sometimes leads to side conversations in an interview and helps you stand out even a little bit more. Now I realize this is one of those strategies, it's time consuming, right? Not everybody has the flexibility to be able to do this in the middle of the week or a weekend. So again, I just want to reiterate what I said earlier. You don't have to apply all of these strategies. Select those that fit your lifestyle and your personality. And again, like I said earlier, if you do volunteer anywhere, don't just be a fly on the wall. Make sure you volunteer and you're meeting other people and you do small talk better. Number 7, professional classes and workshops. So when you invest in your own skills, you're naturally going to meet other people who are doing the same thing. So whether it's a certification course or a boot camp or an evening class that you take in your field or at the local university, you'll meet people or peers who are just as motivated as you are and sometimes even hiring or know somebody who's hiring. Again, it's just another way to meet new people. You never know who they know and who can help you take that next step in your career. Number 8, re-engage with former coworkers and colleagues. Here's a fun idea. Host your own networking night. So pick a restaurant, reserve a few tables, and reach out to other people that you've worked with and just say, hey, I'm going to be at this restaurant Thursday at 6 p.m. Would love to catch up. Throw it out there to a bunch of people. Maybe you all worked at one place for a long time together. Throw it out there and have all of the alumni from whatever company you're at all meet in one place and just reconnect. Now, this isn't a place or a time for you to tell everybody, yes, I'm job searching. Don't make it about you. Make it about re-engaging and re-sparking those connections and relationships with people you used to work with. And then if it comes up in conversation, say, hey, why don't we meet for coffee next week or lunch next week, whatever that looks like for you. But don't make the night about you. Make the night about just a fun networking event to reconnect with people you used to work with. Number 9, connect with industry recruiters. So I hesitated including this one because I've kind of lost some faith in this approach. However, it can be done and there can be success if you do it right. So reach out to recruiters who specialize in your industry and in your geographic location, and then see if they can help you out. These are the people who often hear about jobs before they're even posted. There's even some recruiting firms who may have exclusive relationships with certain organizations who, again, know about these jobs before they're even going to open up. So again, build that relationship with them, be clear about what you're looking to do next, and keep in touch with them. And most importantly, it's important that you set the cadence of your follow-up conversations. Don't wait on them. If they say, hey, I'll be in touch in a couple of weeks, just say, hey, why don't I reach out to you every Thursday? I'll reach out to you and just see if you have anything new that comes across your desk. You set the cadence so that you stay top of mind with them and you don't have to wait on them to reach out to you. Number 10, coffee meetings and office visits. I know I've mentioned this already, but never underestimate the power of coffee. A quick 20-minute meetup and meeting for coffee can turn into a referral, a certain insight, a job opportunity, or even a new friendship. Also, did you know that you can do office tours? This hasn't been done in years, probably ever since COVID. But as a reminder, you can actually set up an office tour with somebody you might know and get to know their office. Take a tour of their office. You never know who you're going to meet that day. Not everywhere allows this, but some offices do, and it can leave a lasting impression. And then lastly, if you are working today, schedule these coffee meetings with people in other departments. Just get to know people outside of your normal day-to-day and get to know them, see who they know within the company or maybe somewhere else. You never know where those conversations are going to go. Okay, here's the thing. Networking offline is all about making new connections, re-engaging with old connections in your career, and being curious, being brave to show up, being brave to reach out to people you haven't talked to in a while. Most importantly, you want to be able to create real conversations and real connections with people. This is a little bit different than social media, but again, for those who are not comfortable on social media or feel overwhelmed about it, it's just not for you, here are some other strategies that you can put into your job search. So that is it. If you like this video, please like the video, comment below with whatever strategies you're gonna try next. I'd love to hear what stood out to you. I'll see you in the next one.